Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Blind. Moving on to the next part of something here. Main quest and all that. Thancred has the next quest for us here. The Mother of Exiles. Information on our next assignment. Get more money, gonna get some dyes. Lovely stuff. The antecedent bid me tell you to make for Vesper Bay, where young Alphanod awaits your coming most eagerly. It was he who requested your assistance. Some commotion or incident, I'm not privy to the details. Will you do whatever it is that Alphanod has planned for you? I shall endeavor to track down our traitorous brass blade, and when I do, you may rest assured that we will have our answers. We're still gonna be working on stuff that's happening over here. Guy escaped, all kinds of problems. We are heading back to Vesper Bay. I guess these Vesper Bay tickets are still somewhat useful. Gets us over here without having to teleport to here. Whatever. That's alright. That's alright. Let's see if the mysterious new traveler is already gone here. Wouldn't be too surprised. Vesper Bay. Down at the docks here. I thought it's at the boat. Yeah, everyone else is already gone, it looks like. You are late. No matter. I know where our visitors are headed. From what I've been able to gather, this vessel belongs to a band of Domans who seek an audience with the Sultana. You're familiar with Doma, yes? In Lothard? Well, like the rest of the nations of the Eastern Continent, it's ruled by the Garlean Empire. Given our visitors' unannounced arrival, as well as the state of their ship, I suspect they did not leave their homeland under the best circumstances. Needless to say, I should be very interested to hear their tale, and, more importantly, what they know of the current state of affairs in the Empire. Such information could prove most useful. We would be fools not to pursue this opportunity, do you not think? Come with me to Ul'dah, Arctic. Unless I'm mistaken, and I am rarely mistaken, you'll find the Domans picnic with a Sultan Sworn on the Royal Promenade. You're uncertain of your role in the proceedings? Insurance. For I guess they're not themselves Imperial agents, seems fair to assume that they may be being pursued by some. If not, who better than you to have on hand in the event of an unforeseen diplomatic incident? Besides, I do so enjoy your sparkling repertoire. Satisfied? Good. I'll see you in Ul'dah. Hey. Search for the Domans, the Royal Promenade. To Ul'dah. There we go. Well, they are already over there. That makes sense. No calm. Well, let's see what they're up to. From the other continent, ruled by the Guardians. Not ideal. Not ideal. Probably need to get over there. Try to do some stuff about that at some point, but probably not just yet. Next. Here. And Chamber of Rule. That'll get us over here. And around. And up this way. Well, the name of the quest, likely going to be Exiles. Would make a lot of sense, wouldn't it? Refugee leader. Yep. It matters not how many times you ask. Without the necessary permissions, none shall pass. Pray understand, good sir. We have not the leisure to lodge a formal petition. Time is of the essence. All I ask is that you summon your superior. Allow me to plead my case. Surely you can grant us that small kindness. Away with you, and darken these doors no longer. I will not ask again. You know not what you do. That's here. I gather your pleas fell on deaf ears. A loyal man with a cold heart, I know his kind well. Hope that you will find me more to your liking. Alphenod Leveloin, at your service, a friend. Which, I believe, makes me very nearly unique in this part of the world, at least. Few indeed are your allies in Ul'dah. Yet you will need some if you wish to endear yourself to the wealthy and powerful. Pray join me and my associate at the Quicksand. There you may explain your situation to us. We shall see if there is aught we can do to help. That's as good as they're gonna get at this point. The Quicksand. Teleporter. Over there. Running. And shine. The Quicksand. Venture Guild. Yep. And honestly, going to the Scions here is probably a more effective strategy than trying to go to any of the actual country leaderships anyways. We're the ones that get things done. On, after you guys. Mr. Alphenon's associate, yes? We've been waiting for you. Trust you are ready to begin. Yep. Well, let's see.
We have traveled some several thousand miles across the sea from the nation of Doma, in hopes that we might find sanctuary in these lands.
Sanctuary, Lady Yugiri?
Yugiri.
Aye. Lying within Othard, Doma was under the dominion of the Garlean Empire, as I'm sure you are aware. When the War of Succession broke out in Garlemald, we espied an opportunity to free ourselves from the yoke of imperial oppression and took up arms. Only to be crushed. And so I gathered what few Domans escaped the reckoning and guided them hither to your shores.
A war of succession? Then the Emperor... Forgive me. You said that Doma was under Imperial rule, did you not?
Doma is gone. Razed to the ground as an example to the other provinces.
12 have mercy. And your people?
On a ship anchored in Vesper Bay, flying borrowed colors. Many were complicit in the rebellion, or akin to those who were. They will not come ashore until I send word that it is safe to do so. I sought an audience with your rulers, but was summarily refused.
The lords of Ul'dah are not wont to entertain foreign refugees without suitable encouragement.
Mayhap I was foolish to expect otherwise, but our supplies run low and we have young ones in urgent need of care. I have seen the tents outside the gates, however. We are not the first to seek asylum, nor will we be the last.
Be that as it may, Ul'dah is no friend to Garlemald. Your tale would stir the hearts of many men and women here. The Sultana and the Syndicate will not be so easily swayed, but I shall see that you are granted an opportunity to plead your case.
This is within your power?
Well, far be it from me to boast, but I do have the ear of certain influential individuals.
I am in your debt.
Lady Yugiri, forgive me for observing, but your choice of attire seems like to evoke feelings of mistrust.
Men are wont to fear the unfamiliar. We know this from experience. We seek only to spare the people of Uldar unnecessary disquiet.
I shall defer to your experience, then.
I thank you for your understanding.
It seems I have urgent business with the Flame General. I leave our guests in your capable hands.
I... Come on. Definitely more going on here. A bunch of people on a boat nearby. Let's get in here. If I may, sir, as I said earlier, we have been at sea for several moons, and our supplies are all but spent. I have not the heart to repeat the tales of our tribulations, nor would it please you to listen to them, I think. Suffice it to say, however, sacrifices have been made. Though it shames me to beg for more when you've already offered so much, desperation compels me. Gentle sir, if you or your associates could spare any provisions, anything at all, it would go a long way to lessen the suffering of my people. What do we got? What do we got? We got something here. I'm gonna eat you. Hells, why didn't you say so sooner, Arctic? Of course I'll help. You couldn't have picked a better day to tell the truth. A wealthy merchant and his entourage were due to have a banquet here on the morrow, see? We just sent word that they can't come. We have got a boatload of foodstuffs and no one to feed. Best of all, they paid for the lot in advance, haha. Go and call on Ferdinand and Catherine at the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. Tell them I said to ship the little prince's order to the Waken Sands. Oh, and if they argue, just show them those letters. That should set them straight. Huh. To the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. That way. Teleport there too. Up this way. That's fine too. Something, something, something. This whole multiple parts of the capital cities. It's a thing. Okay. Look over there. There's right here. Not even too far of a run. That's good. Tradecraft merchant. Frederick. She's in the business of feeding refugees now. I ain't normally one to question Mistress Modi's judgment. That doesn't seem wise to me. Letter. Instructions penned by the Quicksand proprietors to deliver foodstuffs to the Waking Sands. Got the letter. I'm not speaking for the children. If you ask me, any man what can't earn a crust deserves to go hungry. Good thing we have the letter then. And Catherine? Well, that's a rather odd request. Am I happy you misheard her instructions? Nope. Letter. You know, you shouldn't encourage them like this. They'll start to expect it, you mark my words. Oh boy. And back we go. Easy enough. It's on the same level here too. Where's the door? It's just right here. Oh, it's right through there. Bonus distance. That's alright. They didn't give you any trouble, did they? Good. Now go and tell Lady Yukiri it's all in hand. Indeed. A banquet for your people. I dare not hope for such magnanimity, much less expect it. Mistress Modi is generous indeed. Shall be sure to thank her most humbly. Alright. Found's back. Got our audience. Lady Yukiri, I briefed the Flame General on your situation. I think you'll be pleased with his reply. We've been granted an audience before the Sultana and the Syndicate both. Should return to the Royal Promenade at once. You have done much for us, Master Alphanad. I swear we shall return the favor. Naught is owed, Lady Yugiri, for naught has been given. This small favor you fairly won with your words. As with words, you must win the favor of the Syndicate. And I shall choose them with care. Calm. You'll be accompanying us, yes? Good. Your presence may serve to remind the Syndicate of the true meaning of philanthropy, and that nothing so unpalatable will be required of them, assuming the Domans are willing to earn their keep. Come, the Flame General awaits us on the Royal Promenade. Calm. Tail's definitely something here. Something's... they're hidden for a reason. Interesting stuff. Let's get over there. This time we will, in fact, take the Aethernet Shard. That's for this part. Chamber ruler. Go. Oh, good speed on that too. Nice. Sometimes it just works. Sometimes it just works. Like the same section or something. Anyways. Everybody's up here. Along with Shelly Enel and Vaughn. You ready? A pleasure, Arctic. The others are already inside. Let's not keep them waiting. Alright. Let's see.
I, Yugiri of Doma, am honored to meet you at last, Your Grace. To mark this auspicious occasion, I should like to present to you the finest treasures our humble nation has to offer. Alas, the circumstances which have brought me here today have divested me of both time and dignity. I come before you as a pauper in direst need of aid, to request that you grant my people asylum.
I, Nanamo, 17th in the line of Ul, welcome you to our city. Be at ease, Lady Yugiri. Although I myself have heard the tale of your misfortune, I would ask that you recount it once more for the benefit of the others here present.
As you wish, Your Grace. For many years, my nation, Doma, suffered under the yoke of imperial rule, and my people yearned to be free. Thus, when a war of succession broke out in Garlemald, we sought to take advantage of the chaos and reclaim our liberty. Alas, our enemy proved less preoccupied than we had hoped, and our rebellion was put down in the most brutal fashion.
Those who survived, how many do they number?
More than 200 souls huddle within the cramped confines of our own galleon's hold. Yet this figure accounts for but one of a number of ships which escaped the purge. It is my hope that you will allow us all to dwell within your walls. Should that prove unfeasible, however, I humbly ask that you accept as many of my people as your resources allow. Pray understand, we do not beg a boon, but propose instead an arrangement. We would serve as soldiers or tradesmen until our debt is repaid.
What are the Syndicate's opinions on this matter?
I, for one, think it's a marvelous idea. Lady Yugiri and her people strike me as an industrious lot, and there are parts of the city which have yet to be fully restored. If they are willing to work, I see no reason not to let them.
The head of the Mirage Trust is not known for his generosity. He sees profit in this.
We'll take what we can get.
I agree. That said, these are foreign refugees. To admit them would require a formal resolution. Shall we call a vote?
The law is the law.
Lord Lolorito?
Tell me, are you blind or willfully ignorant? Even now, our streets are choked with the displaced victims of the Calamity and Alamigan refugees. They live hand to mouth, subsisting on aid provided by the immortal flames, the cost of which grows ever higher. The wealth of Ul'dah is not without limits, my friends. And need I remind you that these refugees are prone to violence and criminal activity? You have all read the reports, I think. Without homes or employment, it is only a matter of time before men grow desperate and take that which they imagine has been unjustly denied them. Yet, knowing this, you would have us swell their ranks. Mayhap you think the brass blades and the flames are not hard-pressed enough?
Some say the chairman of the East Aldenard Trading Company passes Gil thrice daily. This may explain how he came to be the wealthiest man in Ul'dah. Or it may simply be that he's ruthless beyond reckoning.
Surely the Sultanate can support the few hundred domins Lady Yugiri represents. That our resources have been taxed, I do not deny. But we are hardly in danger of financial collapse. I move that an exception be made.
An exception, Your Grace? I am suddenly reminded of a similar debate some years ago regarding a number of Alamigan refugees, if memory serves. What were your words that day? Yes. The law is the law. And so our visitors remained in Little Alamigo. Mayhap our wise and benevolent Sultana would be so good as to enlighten us as to which other of our laws should not be upheld.
Mind your tongue, Olorito.
My lord, I share your concern for the welfare of our great nation, but we must endeavor to take a longer view. You know as well as I that people can be a resource still more precious than gil.
Precious or not, they were never yet so reliable. And unlike those who frequent your establishment, I have no desire to gamble with my future. Ul'dah's greatest asset is, and has ever been, her material wealth. We risk this at our peril. One need only look to Teleji Adeleji's example for evidence of the danger in allowing sentiment to dictate policy. How far the vaunted Mirage have fallen, both in repute and profitability, since he began employing refugees.
How I choose to conduct my affairs is not your concern, my lord.
A proposal has been tabled. Given its urgency, I move we forego further debate and call a vote. To accept the Doman refugees or not. Those in favor, I bid you remain. Those opposed, I bid you leave.
Would that it were within my power to welcome you and your people, Lady Yugiri. As you have observed, however, my authority in such matters is regrettably limited. Without the consent of the Syndicate, I cannot act.
I understand, Your Grace, and I appreciate all that you have done on our behalf.
The nerve of the man! If that bastard had not forsaken the eastern trade route, Little Alamigo would now be thriving. Oh, that you should have traveled so far under such dire circumstances, only to be refused in this manner is utterly unconscionable. Pray, accept my sincerest apologies.
Now that the Empire no longer poses an immediate threat, they see little reason to maintain the pretense of unity. The Monitorists have grown especially defiant of late. Lord Lolorito most of all. But this is neither the time nor place for that discussion.
Well, gave it a shot. Alright. Get some paint. Let's take... Yellow? Doesn't matter. There you go. Okay. What is the plan? Got something of a plan here. How to handle the known refugees. As we observed, Lolorito is not afraid to speak his mind, nor does he like to change it. Often have I wondered how a man so skilled at weighing the worth of things should be so incapable of seeing the value in people. I'll waste no more words on him. Now when the Tomans are yet in need of aid, everyone follow me to the Hall of Flames. Quest accepted. Hall of Flames. Back this way. It's right next to the big eighth right here. Well, that works nicely. Huh. Sure, I can do something. Maybe something. I'll just sprint over there. There. Go through the window. I guess. The Syndicate has spoken, and I see no point in moving that the matter be reconsidered. The Monitorists have made their position clear. Agreed. Ul'dah is not an option. Nor are Limsa Lominsa or Gridania, I judge, given the state of their internal affairs. Which leaves our twin friends confined to a ship. God's the thought of them huddled in an airless hold, with no hope of better treatment. But then I had more time to find an alternative, a place not bound by the concerns of the great nations. It's almost like we had the same idea previously. Winfilia, that is precisely what I wish to discuss. I understand the Syndicate's decision, I do. We all wish to preserve that which is ours, especially when we believe it to be under siege. I cannot meekly accept this judgment, not while my people suffer. It would be out of the question for the Sultanate to accept us for a limited time, a week mayhap, or even just a few days. Excellent. Shall keep you informed. Lady Yugiri, I have a proposal, if you would hear it. Out with it, Master Othanan. The headquarters of my order, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, stands in a place called Revenant's Toll, an outpost in Mordana. Like most outposts, it is frequented by mercenaries and other men of action, and lacks the comforts of more well-established settlements. However, the leaders of Revenant's Toll have been doing their utmost to change that. To that end, they have need of able-bodied individuals willing to work as frontier hands. Hard labor, lest you doubt, with not save food and shelter by way of reward. Terms not unlike those which you propose yourself, Lady Yugiri. Though I will not hear a word said against our beloved Ul'dah, Revenant's Toll would offer certain advantages, the absence of unhelpful bureaucracy being the most obvious. If they can accommodate us all, we shall gladly accept. Mr. Othanan, once again, I find myself in your debt. Pray do not thank me, my lady. The life of your people go The life your people go to is one of hard labor and few comforts, as I told you. And before that, there remains the matter of how they may safely be borne to Revenant's Toll, which will be no small feat, considering the distance and their present condition. Mayhap the Anan Adventurers Guild can be of assistance. Look for me there, anon. Arctic. Hey. Lady Ogiri, if you and your people would accompany me, we will discuss what aid the Immortal Flames can provide. Sounds good. Oh. That's something. Over here. Up there. Sprint. Huh. There's a side entrance here. That works. Huh. What can we do here? Transport's definitely going to be the problem. We're concerned that the Doman refugees may find the journey to Revenant's Toll too much to bear. Too long have they been sequestered aboard their ship, with insufficient supplies and scarce room enough to breathe, let alone stretch their limbs. With that in mind, Mistress Momedy has kindly offered to accommodate the Domans till such time as they are ready to set out for Mordana. Those healthy enough to travel will embark as soon as transportation has been secured, while those too weak will leave at once will be permitted to stay until they regain their strength. Well, that's a plan. What news? Transportation remains our greatest obstacle, in general. Is there aught the Immortal Flames can do? I fear that exceeds our mandate. We are a smaller number. Mayhap it would go unnoticed. We're at a smaller number. But the Syndicate will not bear the cost of escorting more than 200 Nomans to Mordana. When government fails to act, the responsibility falls upon us private citizens. I'll engage the services of the 77 caravans on the Doman's behalf. Very well. Should we begin contract negotiations at once? Your generosity is most welcome, my lord. After all that has befallen these good people, it's the least I can do. Come what may, you shall ever have a friend in Oda, Lady Yugiri. And you in Revenant's Toll, my lord. Okay. Got housing, transportation, work. Well, it sounds like we all have work to do. Lady Yugiri, let's put our heads together and settle the details of our arrangement, shall we? Alright. I've entrusted the task of escorting our known friends to you. After all, after you have rested your own road-weary legs, of course. What say you? Sounds like a plan. And some rings. What we got? Strength-based rings, strength-based rings. Let's get a strength tenacity ring. What levels are these? 90? Not bad. And some more gil. Because that was experience, but either way. Some of this, some of that. Okay. Let's see if we can get this going. Yugiri's game. Fana has a mind to send you to Vesper Bay. All the people there. Got some intelligent ring there. There you go. Let's get some healing rings if I ever do some healer stuff. To Vesper Bay. As we speak, the Tomans prepare to depart at Vesper Bay, wherefrom they will be transported by carriages to Oda. That said, this has all been decided rather suddenly. It would not surprise me if the refugees required some assistance in coordinating their preparations. Arctic, I would have you return to Vesper Bay and facilitate the process through tasks great and small. Whatever must needs be done, do it. Speak with a man named Hozan when you arrive. Yugiri tells it. He has been designated the leader of the first group. Alright. Vesper Bay. Get the right ticket. Right there. Well, that'll do nicely. Okay. Western Thunderland. Yep. There's a whole caravan here. Right, coachman. It'll take quite a few bits to get hundreds of people moving. What's that? Greetings. Alphanod informed me that a sire would be arriving to help with the preparations. I'm honored to meet you, though shamed as well. A great warrior should not be tasked with such trivialities. I get up to a lot of things, don't worry about it. I knew from a glance what manner of man you were. I too have some skills at arms, as do many of our people. Pray forgive this trifle. Might I trouble you to help round up the children that have been given into my care? They are most adept at staying hidden from my sight. Perhaps your keen eyes will succeed where I have failed. Hey, give my thanks, friend. Pray seek out my son, Yozan. He can tell you more. Yeah. This way. Yozan. Hey. Oh, hello there. I'm Yozan, son of Hosan. Will you be coming with us to Oda? Here we're traveling by horsebird drawn carriage. But don't you think they're queer, giant birds that people ride like horses? I still want to try riding one, but... What's that? Looking for the others? Don't worry, I already told them to get ready for the carriages. I need your help, though. We're just finishing a game of hide and seek. 3 players are still hiding. Since Lady Ikiri told us to take it really seriously, they won't move until they're found. Vesper Bay isn't that big, so I bet you can find them in no time. Alright. Anybody inside? That'd be a place to hide. Wilfred. Around here somewhere. Okay. Look on the map. It's just, you're in Vesper Bay somewhere. Hiding child. In the corner. Hey, you're not Yozan. Who are you? I'm Koharu. Arctic Sin, eh? I didn't know anyone else was... Wait a minute. You're one of those, stallions, aren't you? No, scions. Scions. Then you must know Lady Igiri. And then both clicks taken off. Yes, I do know Lady Igiri. And... they turn. Hiding child. Standing behind and stuff. Are you playing? Ah, no fair. This didn't say anything about adults. Huh? You have to ride a horsebird carriage? I don't know. Sounds scary. If Yozan says it's safe, I'll go. Huh. One more. Oh, I got all the way up here. Oh, there's the staircase. Alright. How'd you find me? Well, I guess I need to practice more. Or maybe you're just good at this. I mean, the Hellions didn't find me. Alright. That takes care of that. What's that? Wonderful. All the children are counted. Hide and seek? Ah, I see you are curious. Quite simple, really. Lady Igiri thought it best that the children know what to do in case the Garleans found us. I should hope that those days are behind us, but nevertheless take comfort in knowing that we are prepared. Very good. Spell speed, mind piety. Let's compare this to the rings we have right now. That is the ring of other things. We have the other ring that's not particularly good. Left ring. Oh yeah. That's better. We'll take that. Intelligence, spell speed. That should be a winner in the recommended gear all the time. Level 90 ring. Look at that. 102. Oh, wow. That is our best set now, apparently. Wild. Black Mage Register. Really better than the bards down here. I guess we do have the 2 pieces of higher level armor we can actually wield on Black Mage here. That does check out. Why we adventure. At long last, Jose and his group are ready to leave Vesper Bay. Alright. First caravan is due to depart shortly, followed by the rest at regular intervals. My family and I, including my stubborn old father, Home, will be traveling in the lead carriage together with young Koharu, whom I believe you've already met. Though I understand the road to Oda is regularly patrolled by your brass blades, it give us great comfort if you would agree to accompany us on our journey. Once again, thank you for your kindness. When you are ready to leave, please inform our coachman. Alright. Saw him on the way into town here. I'm sure there's gonna be no problems whatsoever. Eager to be off, are you? Ah, well. I was meaning to have a word with you about that. Runner from the Blaze says we might have a problem. Fierce-looking beastie has been sighted south of the bridge to Hemerlia. Might be as someone's eyes are playing tricks on him, of course. But I don't pay to gamble in this business. Now, I know you can handle yourself in a fight, but this lot here is another story. So I was thinking you might go on ahead and have a quick look around. Make sure the area is safe, and if you come across anything dangerous, you know what to do. When you're satisfied the way's clear, meet us outside Horizon. The Blades tell me the road there is safe, so I reckon we can make it that far on our own. Assuming the self-same masters don't try to rob us, that is. Huh. Let's go deal with some beastie. Or what have you. It's gonna be over here. Like over the rocks. Why not? We have the technology. The technology is flight. Go. There's Oda. Past the bridge here. And let's see what we got. There's just some kind of beast that's better than other options of sabotage and such. The Wandering Eye. Come. Light you on fire. Blast out that way, that's fine. Takes Tambrick for no reason. Killed in one hit because it's level 7. Alright. Wandering Eye. It's not typical for these parts. That's slightly concerning. See if that's got anything to do with other things here. So there was a beastie. Was being the operative word, eh? Aha. Alright. Threat neutralized. And all that. Well fought, sir. Well fought. Ah, if only I were in better health, should have been proud to stand at your side. Pay my son no mind. He forgets that his responsibilities preclude acts of daring do. Be that as it may, can I help but envy you? Had we been able to call upon heroes of your strength and skill in Doma, things would have been very different. But we cannot change the past. Those who fought and fell are forever lost to us. Lost but not forgotten. Lady Yukiri's kinsmen, least of all. They fought fiercest, though they knew full well it was in vain. She had every right to walk away, and she chose to stay. Food, shelter, the promise of a better life. All this and more we owe to her. How does one even begin to repay such a debt? In kind, Father. To she who has given everything, we shall give our all. Whatever work there is to be done, we shall do without question. Ditch digging, bricklaying, it matters not. Revan's toll will grow and prosper by our hands. Where are you going? What's happening? Hey, Mr. Arctic. Koharu and I want to know why you became an adventurer. Power, glory, fortune. To go whither the wild rose blooms. Adventure. Adventure. So you like roses? I think I understand. I mean, they're nice and everything. Don't they grow in lots of places? It's my turn now. Excuse me, Mr. Arctic. I've got a question. What's Revan's Toll like? Is it pretty? Ah! Bustling outpost filled with countless adventurers. Bastion of civilization in a harsh and unforgiving wilderness. One of the signs of the Seventh Dawn. It is a stone's throw from Imperial Castrum. Is that good? That's the opposite of what they want. Bastion of civilization in a harsh and unforgiving wilderness. It's a place. It's something. Could be worse. It could be worse. So there's lots of rocks and things. Sounds a bit scary. You'll be there too, won't you? Yeah. Sometimes. I guess that's pretty much everywhere. Enough, Koharu. It's my turn again. Mr. Arctic. When I'm older, I want to be strong like you. What do I have to do? Seek out new experience and adventures, fight for ferocious beasts, train every day. Buy weapons and armor from Rowena. Gonna need training. We have a magical crystal, but you're gonna need training. Gotta work for it. Gotta practice. Aha! So my father was right. How do you do it then? Go on, tell me. Don't leave anything out. Alright. That's quite enough questions for Mr. Arctic. That's not fair. Why does Yoza get tasked 2 questions? I want to know about adventuring just as much as he does. Just one more, please. Think I could be an adventurer like you one day? Sure. Really? Then I will. Thanks for the advice, Mr. Arctic. I won't forget it. I'm gonna be an adventurer too. Everybody be an adventurer. It's definitely a time. When we get to Revan's Toll, let's make an adventurer's guild for Domans. We'll protect our friends and punish the wicked, just like Mr. Arctic and Lady Yugiri. Yeah. Just like Mr. Arctic and Lady Yugiri. We are an inspiration to the masses. We can talk more about it in the carriage on the way. Will you be joining us? Yes? It's gotta... I mean, we're just going to hold on for now. Depends who's all going straight to Revenant's Toll, I suppose. We will see. We will see. Any more positive questions? Looks like yes. all the way there? All the way to Revenant's Toll? Wouldn't be too surprised, would it? Alright. Alright. Now we're here. Back to the quicksand. There. Oh. It's getting there. It's getting there. Things are looking up. Things are looking up. The real question is the whole Battle of Succession back in Garlemald, so that's something. We'll figure out about that later. See how much that actually even affects us all the way over here. They're having problems. We are going to be perfectly fine with the enemies having problems. Of course, that also does mean they might be more desperate for solving the problems. We'll see. Working with what we got here. Doing what we can. Off and on. How's it going? Ah, Arctic. I take it the first group has arrived? Excellent. Is there else? No, I have matters well in hand here. You and Lady Yugiri should travel to Revan's Toll forthwith. Alright. Got some stuff here. Dexterity necklace. How's that compare? It's got... I mean, we're the intelligence necklace right now. Strength, tenacity, strength, right. I also need to look at this compared to our other necklace. Decline for now. Maybe we could just grab a strength something. It should be less than that, probably. Maybe compare it to search for item. Saddlebag. Glamour Duster. See, latest results. Yes, it was in our saddlebag, apparently. Also may reflect current inventory status. I'm looking for the latest results. So we might have this. Let's see about that. Well, 90 dexterity necklace. Look at this for a second. Nothing in the saddlebag, so that doesn't seem right. Gear set. What is on Bard right now? Well, 70 of aiming. That's definitely better then. Guess we'll take that for now. If we compare it to everything, that would be convenient. Take this one. There you go. I would have you and Yuri depart for Rent's Toll without delay. Well, let's get over there. This past time, Lady Yuri met with the guild representatives in Revenant's Toll. So I do not foresee any further matters arising here in Thanalan, which might require your personal attention. We'll instead have you serve as an escort to the Doman delegation for the duration of the journey. Speak first with Slathmorn upon your arrival. He is the one with whom the Domans will be working most closely, I should think. Afterwards, introduce Lady Yuri to Amphilia and the guild emissary. If both meetings go well, the resulting ties should stand the Domans in good stead for that which is to come. Safe travels, Arctic. To Revenant's Toll. We're just going straight there. We are ready to depart at your earliest convenience. Say the word and we shall follow. We're going straight to Revenant's Toll, apparently. They're following, I guess. Not much of an escort if we just teleport to the destination. We're doing our best. It's definitely something. Okay. Morgana. Born. Escort complete. We can also use the threads, that'd be fine. And this must be the esteemed Lady Yugiri and her associates. I greet you all as friends and bid you welcome to the Toll. I hope you do not find our turneth of fineries off-putting. Poor though we may seem, we have a wealth of spirit and camaraderie to spare. You see, race and creed don't enter into it here. We welcome all sorts, provided they are willing to earn their keep, of course. We're no strangers to hard work, Master Slathborn. You may rest assured that we will carry out your orders with due diligence. Oh, not for a moment did I doubt your commitment, my lady. Pray understand, I give the same speech to all new arrivals. And you needn't bow your head or call me master either. You're both frontier hands as far as I'm concerned. As you wish, Slathborn. May this meeting mark the beginning of a long and fruitful relationship. Okay. Our guests have yet to meet the antecedent. 7 hells, Arctic. Why are you wasting time with me? See them to the rising stones. Yep. Yuri. Where's Yuri? Yep. To whom much is given, much is expected. Forgive me, I require a moment to compose my thoughts before meeting with your leader. Shall join you at the Rising Stones anon. Yep. Go speak to Minfilia. Enter. The sign still says no entrance. Anyways. In here. Always over here in the solar. Just an extra room to go to. Anyways. Solar. Minfilia. Tis no use. What's happening? Our attempts to reach the students of Latessian continue to meet with failure. Rihanger has explored other avenues of inquiry, but they too have yielded naught. We'll persevere, of course. Within our hearts, the truth is clear. We're but awaiting confirmation of that which we already know. How fare the Tomans? I'm given to understand you were kept quite busy in Vesper Bay. Mayhap you question the wisdom of aiding refugees when the primal threat remains unsolved. Should not blame you if you did, nor would I deny that this matter falls outside our normal purview. Be that as it may, could not ignore the plight of these refugees, not when it was within our power to help them. Lady Yukiri is here. Please show her in. Should very much like to meet her. Welcome. Nod. 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 We have no objections. Pray do so with our blessing. Your answer pleases me beyond words, my lady. Are you quite certain? We have no way of knowing how many might answer my summons. In the event that Revenant's toll could not accommodate us all, we would need to find an alternative solution. Should that come to pass, we'll find it together. Okay. As ever, it's been a pleasure, antecedent. Alas, we must take our leave, as the first carriages are due to arrive at any moment. Should you require aught else, pray speak with Sliceborn. Lady Yugiri, Arctic. Okay. Very good. Nod, 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 nod. Everybody nodded. We all agree. We are where we want to be here. Lamin and I will make all the necessary preparations to ensure that our determined friends feel at home upon their arrival. But I must admit that I'm still troubled about the matter of the missing crystals. Shtola should be returning anon with a report from a field. Mayhap you could wait here and speak with her upon her arrival? Could do. Oh, welcome back.
How goes the fishing? Caught anything slippery?
Aye. Our suspicions were well founded. The Serpent Reavers are indeed the culprits.
The plot thickens.
Has there been any movement in Thanalan?
It has been blessedly quiet, which is to say the Amalja are being no more or less of a nuisance than usual, summoning Ifrit with such crystals as they have hoarded. Urianger, too, reports not out of the ordinary.
Then we have our explanation.
Your explanation for what, pray tell?
For the recent spate of crystal thefts in Thanalan, we naturally assumed that the trail would lead us back to the Amalja. Yet it did not. It led us across the sea unto Vilbrand.
Vilbrand? There have been reports of increased Sahagin activity of late. Oh gods, they mean to summon Leviathan?
That is the way of it, I fear. Whilst conducting our investigation on behalf of the mineral concern, we came upon evidence implicating the Serpent Reavers. With the aid of the Maelstrom, I was able to verify our suspicions. 'Tis only a matter of time before Leviathan returns to harrow the seas. But there is more. One of the Sahagin, an elder by my judgment, spoke of attaining the gift and knowledge of eternity.
Ugh.
Vision. Knowledge of eternity. Sounds like a problem. That's something we should deal with. Have. Do something about.
Such a disturbance in the ether. If I did not know better, I should think this device defective. And there is the explanation.
Soon it shall begin. Our Lord shall rise midst surging waves to wash away the finless ones. And I shall be granted the gift and knowledge of eternity, and with the emissary stand equal. Then shall I know no cessation, no oblivion.
Whence comes this promise of immortality? The emissary? We have outstayed our welcome.
Yeah. A variety of problems.
The gift and knowledge.
Are the two of you quite well?
You shared that vision, did you not?
Yep.
Even before the Sahagin made mention of the emissary, I recognized Elidibus's words. He is behind this. But surely it is not within his power to grant the echo.
My lady, unless we act swiftly, Leviathan will rise again. The Admiral has already requested that we intervene to prevent this. Failing that, we are to attend to the Primal's extermination.
She will have our full cooperation. Let us make haste to Limsa Lominsa. I mean to play a part in this mission. Tataru, pray, take charge in my absence.
My lady, are you sure this is wise?
I am aware of the risks, but there is something I must see with mine own eyes. The true nature of the echo.
Very well. I shall not stand in your way. On the condition that you permit me to accompany you as bodyguard.
Your company is ever welcome, Thancred.
I take it something ill is afoot.
Aye, a Primal is about to be loosed upon Eorzea.
A primal?
A godlike being whose very existence is a bane upon the land. We Scions of the Seventh Dawn are sworn to put an end to their kind.
And we do it a lot. We do it a lot.
I see. Know then that I am learned in the arts of war. In return for the kindness you have shown my people, I would lend you my blade.
It would be most welcome. When contending with a Primal, one can never have too many able allies. If you crave a more intimate understanding of the problems facing Eorzea, this experience is like to provide it. Be sure to come well prepared.
Okay. More primals. Quest complete. Alright. So we have information on what the next issue is going to be. go and deal with it next time. Goodbye.